I'm Xavier.
I'm Brett.
And I'm Connor.
We're Unsung Heroes.
What are you most excited for with this album?
For it to finally be out.
It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been over 2 years in the making. I feel like this album is definitely heavier, more raw, dirty, grungy.
Gritty.
Angry. No skips.
Front to back. How were you guys then as a band and versus now as a band, like overall?
I feel like then we weren't as experienced as musicians. You know, then figuring a lot of things out.
Is this like the aftermath, the bloopers of making a Runaway music video? Load everything up in the Flashmobile. I gotta put my bass in here.
Making mistakes, learning from mistakes, and I feel like now we're definitely more settled in and we have our shit figured out.
Take me back, 'cause I wanna stay. Save your tears for another.
I feel like not much has changed really, like the way we go about stuff. It's always kind of been like, oh dude, I got this sick thing, let's just make something out of it, and then just over the years, like I guess our like process has gotten better, obviously with the recording aspect, and like we know like a lot more than we did back then, but we're still like every day we're figuring stuff out. We're doing stuff better. Sucking less as musicians is a big part of it.
How would you describe your first time playing live for an audience versus like a recent?
Me and Connor's first show was at
Our grandma's driveway.
our grandma's driveway.
W.
And we like invited the neighborhood out. It was just the two of us, so he was playing bass and singing. I was playing guitar and singing. We just had a drum track.
We had a click track, yeah, and then like keep time with it and shit.
And
That's
yeah.
really terrible.
Xavier, on the other hand, 4th of July.
5th of July.
5th of July.
With the flashback trailer behind us.
With the electric drum kit.
Yeah, with the electric chair.
Back then, we didn't even know really what the fuck we were. Well, I mean, that was our first time really playing together, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, because
I still don't know.
I remember a lot of people came out and y'all were there like, fuck, it's a lot of people.
Yeah, I remember like we had all our shit set up in the driveway, and me and Brett were in Brett's living room because like we were like, that's our green room, like, you know, like this is our room. No one can come in here except for us. You know, we're playing a show. Me and Brett would just like look out the window, and I keep seeing like cars pull up and shit. It's like, holy shit, dude! Like I think there's like 50 people here, and we were like freaking out.
Yeah! Woo!
What's it like now? What is that process and experience like playing now as a band live?
I feel like our chemistry is very tight. We're playing like venues that a lot of big bands have played at. I remember, we played the Apollo Theater in Belvedere, and there's been massive bands there.
It's so sick.
Like we played some pretty bizarre, crazy places where like people that we idolize have been.
As far as playing live then versus now, to me, it's really no different because I feel like the chemistry has always been there even from the very first show.
What was the moment that was memorable to you playing live in recent years or entire career?
To be honest, when it comes to live stuff, the only ones that really stick with me are for bad reasons. Because a good show is a good show, and those kind of all blend together. But shows like where we played in Platteville will always stick with me for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, those bad.
Stroll on stage,
God.
like those, because like they were so bad.
Such
not
shit
because of
shows.
us, we're awesome.
Always.
But because of the venue and just like sound people not knowing what they're doing. The stage is not meant to have drums on it. They slide or whatever and stuff like that. Like that stuff always, it's shitty in the moment, but it's like always funny afterwards to talk shit about it and just be like, man, that sucked, but it was fine.
I don't think it's like the show really that like sticks with me. I think it's more of like the time and how fun like the overall experience was. And a lot of it's like our post drives after like going back to Brett's house and us like just like talking, like either just like talking shit. I remember the Platteville, like we had to drive 2 hours back and We almost flipped the trailer. In a fucking blizzard.
It was in the dead of winter.
How do you feel like you've progressed as an artist and contributed towards the art to your band and like what you put out in the world? You starting with Connor.
Well, it was like when me and Brett were little kids. Like I was playing guitar, and Brett was playing drums, and then Brett picked up a guitar, and he liked it. He's like, "You should play bass," and I'm like, "All right," like whatever. So then I got a bass for Christmas that year, and it was a lot easier than guitar. You know, it's just you just. But I just feel like the more you play, like the less you suck. You know, it's easier to bring out what's in here onto paper per se. But it's like I never like took like music theory or like. It's like I can't read notes. Like I can barely read a fucking tab.
Like
Like
that kind of.
It started off, guitar laying around the house, start playing it, start writing songs, and just over the years evolve and get better as you do it.
Do you guys briefly, kind of talk about like how you guys came to Bad Faith as an album, what that process was like, and kind of how it came up? Like
We had Vacancy, which is now called Pretty Little Lies. That was back from, Flashback. And that's actually track number 1 on this album, so that's pretty much the first song done. And then from there, just kind of going through life and experiencing shit, feeling shit.
what's a favorite track off the album?
I would say my favorite song probably is Nightmare.
Seems like everybody's on one. I am like a bitch that is so done. Even what is real is fake.
And the thing about that song is it really grew on me because when we originally wrote it, I wasn't like super crazy about it. I was like, oh, that's a cool song. At the time, I was like, I like The Edge. After Nightmare was done and it came out, I'm like, this is like actually like the best song on the album because I feel like it's just so everything about it came together so well. It's written so well and the guitar work is really good. I think the drumming really works with the guitar work and the bass and the chorus is unique. It's catchy and I just think that that's a really good song in general.
Terror's pumping in my veins and these nightmares rob my brain.
My favorite song is Flee, the 3rd track on the album.
I can't take this anymore. It seems
I really like that song because when things started kind of going wrong in the relationship that I was in, I really put a lot of that emotion in that time period into that one specific song.
I would say song 6, which is also No Saving Us.
drowning. There's no saving us this time.
Just because of the bass. Song 6, because we had that song and
That song.
we were always just like, fuck, what do we do with this song? And the bass riff in that song has been around for so long.
Time.
Since like Flashback. In between songs, like when we were practicing, I would just like do this little thing. I'm like, oh, this is cool. We just kept it around. Every time
we I feel like we gotta do something.
Yes, and we finally did something with it.
We talked about the evolution of the albums, the things that you do, like produce your own music videos. What was that process like then, like very early on versus like recently? Like how has that process changed?
I feel like the quality of the music videos that we make now is much higher than it was back then. I feel like we've learned a lot from when we started, and it's kind of just like it gave us more experience and knowledge to keep making videos better and better. We're able to go to more places. Like we're just not going to a park and making a video.
I think it's just all relative to growing up. I think that, when we started as Flashback, it was just kind of like, okay, this is a cool spot that we can get access to. Let's go jam there and make a music video for it. We started getting more artistic, even in the Flashback days, something's missing, where we have a whole storyline with it and make something like that kind of carried over to Unsung Heroes. Over time, you go from stuff that we made like Chaos and Pass Me By or how even Broadway
Bangers.
to we did stuff like Caving In, All I Know, The Edge, like stuff that's really artistically fueled. There we do story stuff, it's not just, hey, let's jam in some random space anymore. There's like actual meaning behind it.
Yeah, I think it just goes to like figuring stuff out. Just down to like me, just like learning how to work a camera and like what to look for, and watching more movies and like stuff like that, and finding more of like an artistic touch to things.
What's a favorite, video or like a production moment that you guys had?
Man, they're all so fun. We always like to have fun. That's what I love about it. It's like not only are we doing something dope, it's just like just being with each other, because we genuinely like being around each other for the most part.
As far as you know.
How the video turned out, how the process was, the funny, stupid TikToks me and Xavier do, the stuff we get out of it.
I'm dead. I'm just doing my homework, I swear. What you looking up in here? Oh, nothing. Brazilian midget porn. No! Look at that trash in the house. They have the biggest juicy titties I've ever seen.
I would have to say caving in. That was so fun. The hotel room was it was absolute jokes, know. So like looking back, like we've done a lot. Like Bitches Ain't Shit is gonna be a classic. Other Side was awesome. It was super fun.
Pretty Little Lies we did in your garage.
Yeah, in my garage. That was such a fucking like. All right, let's just go in here. Oh, strobe's cool. This cool. Let's put a camera on.
What's up, Brett?
Oh shit, you filming though?
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
I'm I'm serving as the BTS guy today. You'll be glad you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty simple video at the end of the day. Just
A lot of gang shit.
Whole lot of gang shit.
You feel me?
And
That was like a flashback style video. That was
Yeah.
like pick it up and do it kind of video. Like I said, Caving In is probably one of my favorite videos in terms of its just impact and story. Probably my favorite video other than that is probably All I Know. Just because that video is so non-serious. It was the Bitches Ain't Shit before Bitches Ain't Shit.
That took the longest to make.
When it came to All I Know, every single thing was fun. Like doing the boxing ring was fun. The ET shit was fucking awesome. Doing the Freddy Krueger stuff was awesome.
Yeah.
Everything in that video was so fun to do.
Life isn't fair. Oh no. All I know is that I can't. Oh no. Life isn't fair.
I thought of
What?
tripping.
I had the worst time making that video for you guys.
Me
because-
too.
Side note, if you're into production in video making, don't have people get drunk on set. It is the worst fucking time.
Let's do this bullshit. Fuck where does water go? Water go. Let's fucking get it.
I'm rolling tape!
One more step.
I'm rolling tape! God damn it. I'm rolling the tape.
Hey, we need this track playing.
Yeah, we need
Unsung Heroes. Yeah, just press spacebar.
unsung thoughts.
That was a turning point for me, for you guys as a band. I was like, oh shit, like, we make awesome videos, and you guys really take the reins when necessary, because I was very busy that summer, and you guys, I only shot a quarter of that video. Ever since then, it's just like you guys have been like super hands-on, and like really carrying the weight of doing video. So I will say that Trippin' was kind of like a turning point for me. I was like, I had hit a low moment, but after that, the video was dope. Getting over that moment and kind of going forward was awesome. So yeah, that was a good turning point.
Bye.
Give me time in paradise.
Easily my least favorite video I filmed. Doesn't make me feel complete.
I fucking
Besides me hitting that 7-iron through that.
That was pretty sick. He allegedly hit a golf ball through a window.
He did.
It was perfect, dude. 7-iron, straight, like it was like center window. I couldn't do it again.
In a video.
No, it was awesome.
The flies.
Lord of the Flies.
So many flies in that fucking space. It was awful.
And-
I literally had flies stuck to my moon gels. My fiance Maddie, she came with to that shoot. Her fucking car was had flies in it like 5 days after.
Bad Faith.
Go stream it.
Stream it.
February 2nd.
Second.
Yeah, stream it.
If you don't like Unsung Heroes, then fuck you!